Have you ever looked in the mirror, really looked, and wondered deep down if the person staring back is really you, or just a reflection of expectations, habits, and past experiences? Many of us feel stuck, living out a script we didn't write, a role assigned to us by circumstance or the beliefs of others. We go through the motions, day after day, feeling disconnected from our true selves. But what if you could rewrite that script, starting today? What if you could break free from the patterns that hold you back and create a life that truly reflects who you are meant to be? Dr. Joe Dispenza's book, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, offers a roadmap for real change, a practical guide to transforming your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. He says, your personality creates your personal reality. The way you consistently think, act, and feel shapes the experiences you attract into your life. If you want a new reality, a life filled with joy, purpose, and fulfillment, you must change your personality. You have to become someone different, someone who embodies the qualities you desire. Your personality is simply how you think, the beliefs and assumptions that run through your mind, often unconsciously. The habits and behaviors you repeat day in and day out, often without even realizing it, and the emotions that color your experiences and drive your decisions. The empowering truth in this book is that all of that can be changed. You are not fixed or limited by your past. You have the power to transform yourself. Imagine your life as a movie, a story unfolding before your eyes. Most of us are just actors, passively reacting to the script, playing the roles we've been assigned. But you can become the director, the author of your own story, the one who calls the shots. This isn't about controlling the world outside, manipulating circumstances to your advantage. It's about mastering your inner world, cultivating a state of being that attracts the experiences you desire. You are not your thoughts or feelings. You are the consciousness observing them, the awareness that witnesses the drama of your inner world. This book invites you to step out from behind the curtain of your limiting beliefs and self-doubt and take center stage in your own life to embrace your full potential and create a reality that is truly aligned with your soul's purpose. Let's talk about habits, these ingrained patterns of behavior that shape our lives, often without us even realizing it. They're the silent architects of our daily routines. We all have them, some helpful, the kind that propel us forward, supporting our goals and well-being. Many, however, are invisible chains, subtly holding us back, limiting our potential. These are the habits we often overlook, the ones that operate beneath the surface of our awareness. Most of our daily actions are memorized programs, running automatically, like software in the background of our minds. We perform them without conscious thought, relying on ingrained neural pathways. By age 35, 95% of who we are is just a set of automatic habits and reactions. We're on autopilot, living out the same thoughts and emotions as yesterday. Stuck in a loop, repeating familiar patterns, often unaware that we have the power to change course. We often mistake our habits for our identity. I'm anxious. I'm not disciplined. We internalize these patterns, believing they are fixed traits. But these are just learned behaviors. They were acquired over time, through repetition and reinforcement. The good news? What you learned, you can unlearn. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself, offers us the potential to rewire our habits and create new pathways. The first step is awareness, watching your habits without judgment, observing your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors with curiosity and compassion. Notice the programs running in the background. Identify the triggers that activate these habits and the rewards that reinforce them. This awareness is the first flicker of light in the darkness of unconscious living. It's the moment you begin to reclaim control of your life. You are not trapped by your habits. You can break free. You have the power to choose new responses, to cultivate new patterns, and to create a life aligned with your values and aspirations. Start by observing your routines and reactions. Pay attention to the small, seemingly insignificant choices you make throughout the day. Ask, is this really who I want to be? That's where change begins. That simple question can be the catalyst for profound transformation. Here's where things get fascinating. Dr. Dispenza introduces the quantum field, a realm of pure possibility. In the old Newtonian view, life is cause and effect. Work hard, get results. But the quantum model says everything is energy, including you. All versions of you, happy, healthy, wealthy, exist as possibilities in this field. Your thoughts and feelings are like a radio signal. Tune into the frequency of the life you want and you draw it closer. If you're always thinking lack and feeling fear, you attract more of the same. To change your life, you must change your energy. It's not enough to think positive. You must feel the emotions of your desired future now. Align your thoughts and feelings, and you become a magnet for new experiences. You're not waiting for your world to change. You're changing your world. That's the power of the quantum field. How do we tune our signal? It's all about the loop between thoughts and feelings. A negative thought triggers a negative feeling, which triggers more negative thoughts, a cycle that keeps you stuck. Your body can even become addicted to these emotions, craving the familiar chemical rush of anger or sadness. Breaking the cycle starts with awareness. Catch the thought. Recognize. That's the voice of my past, not who I am. Don't react. Sit with the urge, let it pass. Then choose a new thought, one that matches who you want to become. Generate the feeling that goes with it. Gratitude, wholeness, abundance. Practice feeling these emotions before your circumstances change. You're teaching your body a new reality. This is how you send a new signal to the quantum field. Tell your body, this is our new normal. Repeat this process daily. That's how real change begins. Imagine your habits as a self-made prison walls built from your most familiar thoughts bars forged from your go-to emotions. The guard, your body, addicted to the old chemistry, always pulling you back to what's familiar. That's why change feels so uncomfortable. It's not just willpower. You're fighting your own biology. Say you want to be confident. You try, but the old feeling of insecurity floods in and you fall back. Your body is your unconscious mind. It can't tell the difference between real and imagined emotions. If you rehearse worry, your body lives in stress. To break free, you must be willing to feel uncomfortable knowing that discomfort means you're changing. Love yourself enough to move through it. Make your vision of the future more compelling than your feelings from the past. That's the path to freedom. Dr. Dispenza describes 3 brains that shape our reality. First, the neocortex, the thinking brain. It learns new information. Second, the limbic brain, the emotional brain. It turns knowledge into feeling. Third, the cerebellum, the subconscious brain. It stores habits and automatic behaviors. Real change follows this path. Learn with your thinking brain, feel with your emotional brain. Repeat until it becomes automatic in your subconscious. Practice new thoughts and feelings until they become your natural state. You move from thinking to doing to being. Eventually, you don't have to try to be abundant or confident. You just are. This is how you install a new self. Repetition is key. That's how transformation sticks. So how do you actually break the cycle? Dr. Dispenza's answer is meditation. Not just sitting quietly, but actively rehearsing a new self. Start by becoming aware of your old habits and emotions. Notice them without judgment. This is called unlearning, pruning away the old self. Every time you catch a thought like, I'm not good enough, and don't react, you weaken that old pattern. You're telling your brain and body, this is no longer who I am. It takes discipline and patience. Your body will resist, but keep going. Each session you get better at recognizing the voice of the past and choosing not to answer. You're deleting old software from your subconscious. This creates space for something new. Meditation is the tool that rewires your mind and body for change. That's how you plant the seeds of your new self. After unlearning the old self, you have a blank slate. Now consciously create your new self. Ask, who do I want to be? How would I think, feel, and act if I were already that person? Mentally rehearse your future self. See it, feel it, embody it. Generate emotions like joy, gratitude, and love from within, not as a reaction to the outside world. Combine clear intention with elevated emotion. This changes your energetic signature. Practice daily until your new identity feels more real than your old one. You're building new neural pathways, reconditioning your body to a new mind. One day you'll realize you've become that person. You've broken the habit of being your old self. We've explored the mind, that incredible landscape of thought and potential. We've touched upon the quantum field, the very fabric of reality where possibilities are endless and waiting to be shaped. and we've glimpsed the immense power you possess to change, to evolve, to become more than you ever thought possible. You're not a victim, not a prisoner of your past experiences or the limitations you believe are encoded in your genes. You are, in essence, a creator, a sculptor of your own destiny. Dr. Dispenza's book is a practical manual, a step-by-step guide for profound transformation. The choice, as always, is yours. Will you slip back into the comfortable, familiar patterns of old habits? Or will you seize this moment and start consciously creating the future you truly desire? Don't wait for a crisis to jolt you into action. The best, most effective time to initiate change is right now, while you're feeling inspired, while the motivation is fresh. Ask yourself the fundamental question: who do I genuinely want to be? What specific thoughts and feelings, what empowering emotions, do I want to cultivate and practice consistently? Take the time to write them down. Reflect deeply on these aspirations. Meditate on them, allowing them to permeate your subconscious. Begin the mental and emotional rehearsal of your new self. Be patient with yourself, and above all, be persistent. Remember that lasting change takes time, consistent effort, and unwavering dedication. But the rewards are immeasurable and undeniably worth it. This is your personal invitation, extended to you right now, to step fully into your inherent power and potential. Pick up the book, I will leave a link on the description, and dive deeper into these transformative concepts. But most importantly, commit to actively applying what you've learned to your daily life. Always remember this fundamental truth: your personality, the sum total of your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, creates your personal reality. The first day of your new, consciously created life is here. It is today. Now go out there and live it to the fullest.